Shalom Aleichem, Rabbi Horowitz and Rabbi Wilhelm. Rabbi Chashuv,
it's nice to see you back from your vacation.
Why, thank you so much. You have such Chashuv people over here. And a beautiful time of the year, preparing for the new year. Pashas Kisavoy, Chai Elul. Maybe you want to share something with us, Rabbi Horowitz.
Could I introduce my Rabbi Horowitz is world famous right now. He always was.
For many years.
For his svarim, that it became a household item, especially in Chabad. All schools use it, sometimes even instead of the Shulchan Aruch, listen to the svarim. But I have a special connection to Rabbi Horowitz. Rabbi Horowitz was my first grade teacher in Alei Torah. And he taught me Aleph Beis and the Friedrich Rebbe Doctor that the most important job that does chinuch is the Malamed Dardki. The Malamed Dardki was the guest of Yerushalayim. This is my. So if Rabbi Horowitz doesn't mind, I'm going to say a short Dvar Torah, and then Rabbi Horowitz, if he wants to add something, I appreciate it. So this week's Parshas is Parshas Kisavoy, and we know we try to rush through the nishkavunshna things and not good things, and we know the famous story of the Mitzvah Rebbe that heard it, and one time when Alter Rebbe wasn't there, and he was so sick that he almost couldn't fast Yom Kippur. That's the tradition that the story was said. Now, but in the Parsha, it also says it begins with brachas. If you do the right thing, you're going to get brachas and brachas and brachas, and then it says if you step out of line. It's interesting to note that the word v'hisigucha says in both places. When you do the right thing, it says uvo alecha brachas v'hisigucha, and it will get you. And it also says by Rahman al by the klolis. And you ever pointed out, you ever see that v'hisigucha by the brachas is chaser, is missing a vav. The v'hisigucha by the klolis, Rahman al is moli vav. Klotz kasha. So it's verkehrt, right? So I saw two biurim. One biur is that we know that the Yaakov, the name Yaakov is written in the Torah most of the times without a vav, but there are sometimes it's written with a vav. It's taken away from Eliyahu. Eliyahu's 5 times is written without a vav because Yaakov took a mashkin. He took a mashkin from Eliyahu and said, no, I'm waiting for you to come. You promise and promise and promise, guarantee that you're coming. So one of the terutzim is given that when it comes to the brachas, it's chaser because even though uvo alacha brachas, we say Eibishter v'hisigucha. Please guarantee that the future will actually be a shana tova mesukah. Another answer is that when it's written mole, like by Berchas Kainim, it says emor lahem mole. So the Gemara says that it shouldn't be b'mehirus. So by the bracha, it says v'sigucha chaser. We want it now. We want it. Let's end the brachas. The nishkavunshon is often chas v'shalom. It's needed. Spread it out over a long period of time, and let's forget about it. Those are the two perushim. But I want to tell you a verse from the Aptarov. The Aptarov says, it's a little scary what you're reading in Parshas V'chukoisai. So the pasuk that says Rabbi Srois Tilim, Rabbi Srois Tzadik Umikulam Yatzilenu Hashem, says the Aptarov. The Klolos Rahman al has 776 words. The Gematria Rois. Rabbis, Rois, Sadik. And a lot of times, but Mikulam Yatzilenu Hashem. Stay connected to Hashem. In the Klolos is also mentioned 26 times Hashem's name. 26 times 26 is 776. And that's the same Rois. If you stay va'atem adveikim b'Hashem elikechem, you connected to the Ilona Dechaya, to the source of life, to Yiddishkeit, Chasidishkeit, all those things get pushed away, and we only stay positive, and we only see good. And that's what we say today, B'shter Hashkifa Me'mayin Kachecha Varech Zamcha Yisrael. Why Me'oin? So it says, Hasimcha B'ma'oinoi. At that level, the Eibishter has simcha. When you make other people happy, and you give meiser, that's where you say Hashkifa Me'mayin Kachecha, and you do chesed, you draw down B'ma'oin Kachecha, Hasimcha B'ma'oinoi, so sein Simcha Saval Yidden.
Beautiful appetizer. Beautiful appetizer. Thank you for the intro. You got a lot of potential, kid. Now, Rabbi Horowitz.
Yeah. But
Rabbi Horowitz, you want to share a little something?
Yeah, Rabbi steak that the Chayde Shell with the Shabelach Basoda, and coming already close to Chai Elul, was Chai Elul. Is there two pirushim. One pirush is that it gives either a koyach in the avodah from Elul, That says not only that it's in the 18th day of the 18th day of Elul, but it gives a koyach in the whole avodah of the Chodesh Elul. Now it's going to get better. The Rebbe soll take helfen mir soll alle haben a schöne Teva und Sukkot. Alles soll sein gesund und stark mit allen guten Brachos.
Amen.
Amen. Shkoch Simteva.
Shkoch Simteva.